Okay, just like the previous video, I'm going to be using empty magazines because it's just a good way to be able to practice and drill this. You don't need the ammunition to do it. So with a tactical reload, there's a couple of differences. First of all, the big one is the why. The why of a tactical reload is that there's a lull in the gunfight. Something's happening, you fired shots, you're not empty. Most people aren't keeping track of their exact round count when things are nuts. So you get a little bit of a lull, but you're about to approach more danger, potential danger, and you have no idea what you're up against or what you're facing. It's a good idea at that point, if you've got that lull and opportunity, top your gun off. You go into it with a full mag, you're topped off, you're as ready as you can be. Because if you fired a whole bunch of rounds, you got like 5 or 6 rounds left, and you hit a situation where you run a corner and it's really bad, there's a lot of stuff and you need to move. I mean, a lot of times you'll have to lay down a little bit of suppressive fire just to keep somebody pinned or pushed back. Number of people you're up against, there's a bajillion different scenarios where things could go wrong if you have to reload right in the middle of a bad spot. So it's just a good idea when there's a lull and the opportunity presents itself, take your mag out, put a new one in. Now the big difference between the speed reload and this is, one, you're not going to have an open bolt. It is not going to go dry, be locked back to slap the paddle. This kind of works to your advantage with a tac reload because there's already a round in chamber. So you're basically swapping. When you put the new mag in, it's ready to go. There is no more manipulation. So in that sense, it's faster. It's slower overall though, because you don't know what you're up against. And part of that is you don't want to take a half a mag and just throw it out because you might need that ammo later. So the fact that you may need it, you're going to want to hang on to it, but you're not looking to invest yourself a whole lot in it. So I'm not set up with a dump pouch right now or a chest rig with some spare pouches. You can pretty much put them anywhere. Right now I could just stuff it right here in my pocket just as a hold on to it for later. But what you're going to do, there's a lull. So now I've got an opportunity where I'm behind cover, nothing's going on. I can quick take that out, stick it in, get my new mag up. Don't have to hit the button here because you're good to go. You do not have to hit the bolt release. You already got a round chambered, so now I'm already back up and ready. I have a full mag, and should I need it later, I still have the remaining rounds here in my pocket. Hopefully I don't need them, but just in case, they are still there. So the tactical reload is pretty much about topping up everything when you have the opportunity in a lull, so that when you hit your next situation, you're ready to go as much as you can be. You're full up again. The speed reload is more of a worst case scenario. That's where there's a lot of shit going on and you've run completely dry, so you just got to get one back in there as quick as possible. So that's why there's a difference between the two, and you would do one or the other based on different circumstances. Something's going crazy, gun runs dry, you're going to speed reload. You get a lull in the gunfight where you have opportunity, you're going to do a tac reload. They're very similar in many ways, but they're also different, mostly in the why.